Okay, let's jump in here so long. I just have to do two things. I have to pause the music and use desktop audio capture. Where is OBS? There we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm playing some RC stuff today. So what's up, Captain Linton? You still there?
Hello, motherfucker.
The only thing is though, I'm using my joystick. I'm not using my radio yet. I need to buy a dongle so I can use my actual radio on this. But you can use a joystick. You just, if you're interested in this, I think you probably would be. So I can send you this link. So you go download Phoenix RC. First the ISO, you install the ISO, then you update it. There's two updates you've got to install, which is kind of an annoying update process, but that's how it works. And then here's the Phoenix mu.zip. You can use that with any joystick. Then you can emulate the joystick for the simulator, so you can actually use it. But let me send you this link. In case you're interested, I would think maybe you are. But yeah, I got it working. So I was going to play Elite Dangerous and I got this working, so I was like, fuck that, I'm going to fly. But I don't know how to change model yet. I got to finish this out. I figured this out. I used it years ago. But yeah, the basic controls are set up. So this is a pit special. Which is, probably shouldn't fly full throttle. But also the camera thing is messing me around a bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was close. More power. But it's pretty cool. It's just with RC. Whoa, you gotta kind of stay in the circuit though, because you don't want to fly over your head. It's a mistake I make a lot. With a heli, I got a fright a few times. But yeah, this pits is pretty cool. Oh. It's just different with the joystick though. Whoa. And my yaw doesn't work that well. But yeah, with RC you normally like stuff with like a 4-point roll would be much easier on the radio. Oh shit, than it is here. Okay, now it's crashed. There goes the pits. What about the community goal? 2 days left. I'll give it a pass. I got money. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I'll switch to a heli now and then see if I can change the FOV a bit. I want to be able to see more. It doesn't have to zoom on the model that much because that's unrealistic. But yeah, RC is different, like a 4-point roll. Let's see if I get it nice and straight. We do this and then yaw to counter. And then go invert, but we need more power though. Get it nice and straight. Too much yaw. Screwed that one up. Invert. Yaw to the wrong direction. Damn it, I screwed that one up as well. But yeah, this shit's hard. This is why I gotta sim. I gotta practice this. Because you don't want to screw up with a real model and then you crash it. Oh, hard landing. Here's where we change the model. Let's see. Let's look for the TB40. Please tell me they got the TB40. I'm pretty sure they do. I did see some line helis. Line. So the 450 is more or less the same thing. This is a big boy. I'm interested in getting. Wait, it wasn't the. It was the raw goblin raw. The Isle goblin. Isle goblin raw. Don't have that. Do they have the gooskies? I wonder. Wow, they got the mini Titan. This thing's like they don't make these anymore, but you see these are fly bars. And there it is. Well, there are other rewards than just money. True. But yeah, I definitely want to get this going. Practice some sim flying. But yeah, you see these are flybarless, and this is like the old school helis that still had flybars. These all have flybars. That's flybarless. Do they have what was I looking for? Gooskies. I don't see Gooski. But yeah, let's grab a line. 450, because they're probably the closest you'll get to a TB40. This is the old, no, but it has a flybar. Don't they have the flybarless ones? This is flybarless. Let's give the T-Rex 550 a try anyway. What's a fly bar? Oh, it's the bar that runs perpendicular. Let me actually open it up again. So you see this one just has regular blades, and then this one, wait, yeah, this one has a fly bar. That perpendicular bar, it helps stabilization. So now with the newer ones that are flybarless, you have some cyclic gyros that help with the stabilization instead, rather than having a flybar, which reduces the amount of drag your head has, giving you higher agility in theory. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, this might be a bit tricky with a joystick. Whoa, 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 whoa! The throttle is too sensitive. Whoa! And the tail is too sensitive. Actually, the tail is glitching. I need much bigger exponents on there, because the joystick has a bit of problems. Does this thing even have a gyro though? I don't think its gyro is in effect. I don't think that's my joystick entirely. Whoa. It's twitchy though. But yeah, this one's stable. It flies too easily. Yeah, this one flies too easily. I don't know. This feels unrealistic. At this point, I would have crashed my heli. See, I'm not even using cyclic pitch and it's inverting without crashing. That's very unrealistic, especially for a small heli. I don't know, why is this like this? Where do you set your exponents again? I saw down here earlier. It showed me exponents. I wonder if there's an easy way for me to just check the gyro settings, like where the headlock mode is on. Oh, we can change flying sights as well. Let's see what there is. Something indoor. Indoor would be good good practice. Too much stuff to crash into. But either way, you need to challenge yourself. This one looks awesome. Wait. There's no indoor category or anything. Ooh, night flight. It's pretty cool because you do get some models in the sim that's rigged for LEDs and shit. Stonehenge. Wait. That's kind of cool. Let's take Stonehenge. We're flying in Stonehenge. But first, I want to figure out the gyro stuff. Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't in headlock mode. It felt like the gyro was being affected by the rotor torque. But the other thing, oh yes, the exponent. So where do you set that? View. Controller, maybe? No. System. Maybe here. Maybe set exponents. The transmitter, maybe? No, this is just for calibration. But yeah, you see here, you can actually see the yaw is not centered well. Throttle works well, pitch works well, roll works well, but the yaw, that thing's messing around. It's bugging me a lot. So maybe it is that headlock mode works, it's just not right. Maybe let's try calibrate again. Next. Please don't ask me to set them again. Oh wait, I need to set, I don't know. Next, next, next. Both sticks in a complete slow circle. Well, technically this isn't a radio, but the principle applies. There, you all seem centered now. So why was it messing around earlier? I guess it just needed calibration. Maybe I won't even need exponents. Let's see. Finish. Don't care about switches. Finish. Finished. Oops. Yeah, tail is stable. There we go. Okay, cool. But I do need exponents still. It's very sensitive. But this is unrealistic. No way you invert like this without applying negative pitch. Oh shit, negative. Oh! I actually stalled it mid-air. Or killed that. My engine died. But yeah, you definitely need exponents on the tail. Oh! Crash. I think you can, because in the other scenario I was flying, I was crashing into the tree. So you should be able to crash into the stones. Oh, whoa. That tail. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Behind the stones even. Kind of funny how they did that. It's so low pixel, but it's actually got a physics element to it. That's funny. But yeah, how do I figure out the exponents? I saw it earlier. In the corner there, lower corner. Let's go back to this one. No, nothing in the corner, so it's not that. Could it be under this edit? What is this? Color scheme, variant. This is just your camera view, I guess. Yeah. So what is this? It puts training gear on for you. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that's the stuff you need if you're learning to fly. It just gives you a much bigger surface area to actually land. That's why we call it training gear or training wheels. But yeah, I don't think this is exactly what I need. Let's go detailed. Fine-tuning. This must be it. Can I set my throttle curve? Because I'm going to need to do that if I want to invert. Throttle. Here. So low rate. What's this? It's a rate. Oh, but you don't set individual zones like your 50%. But yeah, these are expo, so we want no expo there. That's correct. Don't care about expo there. Definitely want expos here. But now I can't remember. We need negative, so we need to go like negative 25 maybe. When in low rates, I'm not sure what the default is. Let's make all of them the same. Negative 25. I don't know if I need to do these. I don't think so. Apply advanced expo. When this value is not 0, this expo will be applied when the control is applied in the negative direction. So what does it mean? You get different expos in both directions? I don't know. Let's see. What do I say? Finish. Still feels hardcore, especially in one direction. Hehe. I forgot about my throttle actually dying. I need a throttle quick. But yeah, the tail still ain't right. Actually killing my motor there. Let's try something like crazy amount, like 75, just out of curiosity. I want to see if this actually does have an effect. Oh, come on, where's my arrow? Oops, minus 75. Whoa, what is happening? Maybe the negative is actually increasing it rather than decreasing it, because now it's like, I don't know. Or I changed something I shouldn't have. Hold on, let's go back there, edit. Maybe it needs to be positive. I don't know. No, wait, 75, sorry. I know on my radio it needs to be negative, my actual Futaba. Yeah, positive. You need it, I think. Kinda feels a bit better, I guess. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, almost crashed. Shit. still like pretty sensitive, the tail. Away from insect. God damn it, why are there always insects when I'm concentrating? Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot about negative pitch killing my throttle. Wait, let's get back upright. But yeah, it's pretty cool. This thing's throttle though is so sensitive. Which is what you want when you're doing 3D flying, but right now I'm just like trying to figure it out. Nice little thing. Hehe. Pro tip, don't crash. Thankfully it's a sim. How do I set up a throttle curve? I wonder if you need to do that on the transmitter. On the model. Hold on. How would you... There's calibration. Edit profile. I'm pretty sure it was here somewhere. Invert there, curve. Okay, so we go to throttle. Where's our throttle? But we need to be able to set the curve conditionally, like hitting a button and then it switches it. But anyway, we're looking for throttle, right? Where engine, there, curve. Engine. Mirror. Is there a way to... Let's make it V, so we need a V. Okay, so now it's got full RPM but negative pitch, and then we increase throttle, we keep the RPM, and the pitch just changes. There we go. Whoa. Oh, this tail is still way too much. This is going to be a big exponent. This in theory doesn't even make sense, right? 100% exponent, does it? Unless it's because of the low rate affecting it. Still super sensitive. Whoa, too sensitive, yeah. That was supposed to be a stall turn, but it was bad. Yo, nearly crashed it again. You can see I'm not that good. Like, I used to fly better than this. It's gonna take a lot of practice. The tail is messing around a bit though, but that's my joystick actually. Way too much tail rotor there. God damn it, tail. Unless... Whoa. Not sure what happened there. What else can we do to try and combat this tail issue? Maybe we can add more exponents. What is this? Amount of authority this control has when in low rates. How do we know if we're in low rates? Where do we set our endpoints altogether? This might be it, our endpoints. Technically. Let's try that. Reduce that to like 25%. Change this back to 75. 75. Way too jumpy. Yeah, they are like that, especially if it's set up for like aerobatic fun. Ooh, that's much better. Yeah, look at that. Now I've got actual... This feels more like a radio control, not a freaking... There we go. See, I gotta... Whoa, oh, what happened there? What happened there? I think I just flipped orientation completely. Yeah, the tail is still too much though. Oh, crashed. Crashed in style. 15% and retain a 75% expo. Oh. Try some forward flight. No, why did the tail do that? Was that a response to torque? Ah, damn it. Clearly this is going to take a while to get good at. Tail's still too much. I don't get it. Unless the positive exponent is actually making it more sensitive. Hold up. How do we test this? It's barely moving. Can't be. So it's not... Oof. Killed myself. It's way too chumpy though. Maybe the positive exponent does actually make it more positive. Let's just test it again. Negative 75. Negative 75. Unless this doesn't even have an effect because of all the other things. Oh no, now it's way too sensitive again. Okay, so we confirm that that does not make it less sensitive. Exponents should never be that high. So I think ultimately we just need to adjust this until it's not crazy. Still too much. Come on, stop behaving too. But sometimes when I do the throttle, the tail does stuff. Unless no, that is just my joystick. Oh. Check this thing, this is messing around. This is my bloody joystick being shit. This is why I need to get the dongle for my radio. My radio doesn't have this problems. Wait, ooh, nearly crashed. Now my tail's also inverted. Oh, everything's inverted. It's hard inverted. Lost it there. Whoa, that was close to the ground. I think I need to look at changing my FOV a bit as well. It's kind of hard to, well, it's kind of hard to see when the ground approaches. And the tail, still not great. Would it be here? There's the expo display. Wait. Did I turn it off now? Where would you set the FOV? Or the zoom or something? V here. Keep grounding view, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Nice beard going. Thanks, Barachwacha. Welcome in. Oh, there goes my tail again. Let's see if this makes it any better. Even though the tail is still shit. But yeah, I think this makes it easier to keep track of how far you are from the ground. Oof, that tail. That's a stall turn. But yeah, it's cool that you can see the ground now. You know when to recover, when to correct. Oh, this freaking tail, dude. All this thing's glitchy. I wonder if the other stick will be better. They both give me shit though in Elite Dangerous, so I think the joysticks are just shit. I already brought this down so much. Wait, we could have just changed this. Let's see what this does. Makes no difference by the looks of it. It's too sensitive, like for forward flight. If I turn like this, it's better, but still too much. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, no, this tail is very problematic. Joystick definitely isn't the right tool for the job. Unless these things aren't making the difference, I'm expecting them to for an obvious reason. Inertia. Tail rotor. Turn rate. Fuck. Let's leave it on 25% expo. Put this back. What was this default? 100. I'm pretty sure it was 100%. Put this back to 100. See if this is the right thing I'm actually looking for. Degrees per second. Let's do a 180 per second. That's still a shit ton, I think. Let's see. That seems way better. Let's test it in forward flight. That's still a bit high, but way, way better. Much more manageable. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. It's going to take a bit of getting used to. Whoa, yeah, I barely even used tail rotor though. Not too much tail. You don't need much tail when you turn like that, because you just go roll and pitch. So you actually don't need tail, but you can see when you exit the tail looks a bit off, so that's where you want to correct it. Whoa, and that's too much. Here goes my helicopter. Let's try a bigger model, because they tend to fly much more stable. 700s are nice. Let's look for the Hobgoblin 700. It looks so small in the sim. Ooh. This tail is crazy now as well. I'm going to have to adjust it. Edit. Tail. Gyro. Pirouette rate. Jeez, bro. For 20 degrees a second. Oh, cancel. What did I do? Did I mess it up now? Oh no, it stayed. Okay, finished. Ooh. This thing's too cheers all for a big helicopter. Way too much power and pitch. I think what I'm going to do also is reduce my pitch rate, but I don't know if it's better to do it on your controller setup. I think let's do it here. Cyclic pitch. Wait, it's confusing. Max. What is this? I don't think I should be changing that. I think I should just be changing this. Yes, 13 degrees. That's why it's so freaking sensitive. I fly mine on 10. So better, much more controllable. But the tail's still giving me a hard time. A bit of a hard time. Whoop. Bit close to standing there. But yeah, once I invert like this, my brain is still, I'm still not used to that. It'll take a lot of practice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nearly killed myself again. Oh, nearly killed the helicopter. Damn, this thing is twitchy. But the tail, I guess the tail is my biggest problem. Look at that, it's always drifting. It's the Thrustmaster joystick, that's a piece of crap. Damn it, I need to get a dongle for my radio. I can use my actual radio, not a joystick that has faulty center points. Look at that, the tail constantly doing that, that's a joystick. It shouldn't be doing that, it should be staying straight. Piece of crap Thrustmaster. Stop it. I have to get a little aggressively. I know with the other one it actually fixes that. What happens if you crash? No, it just resets the sim. Let's see if the stick still fits around. Not really. For now. It's fine for a while, then it starts again. But yeah, check if you fly into yourself. Oh. And I'm not even good enough to fly into myself. And there's also like an inherent impulse to there. It resets. But there's also like an inherent impulse when it gets near to react to avoid it, because in real life that shit's scary, dangerous, you know. But yeah, it just resets like that. I want to imagine if you turned on Gore. I still think my pitch curve is a bit much. I don't know. It's just weird with the joystick, I guess. With a real RC remote, it feels much better with a plus 10, negative 10 pitch curve. Ah, wrong way. Shit, everything's reversed. Tail, why are you doing that? You see, it's a Thrustmaster, this piece of crap. Oh, shit. Needs Blood and Gore DLC. But yeah, this helicopter here, this is like one of the big boys I'm interested in getting. Not this exact one, there's a different one. There's one called the IL Goblin. I think I showed you that one, I kept invented. It actually looks a lot cooler, even though the Oaks are saying this one's kind of better. Whoa, too much tail as well. Jeez, I'm surprised it didn't crash there. But it's definitely not really worth flying on joystick. I'm almost half disappointed. Look how it's messing around again now. I need my RC radio to work with this. Ugh. So yeah, I think I should just go get that dongle, because it's a USB dongle you need that plugs into the back of your RC radio. And it's like $600 for one of them. Pretty expensive, but yo, how did it not break? But yeah, I think I need that. I can't fly with this joystick. This thing's bad. Okay, wait. Gliders. Oh man, gliders are awesome. Weight, size, 2 meters, 1.6 meters. This one weighs less, but it's bigger. Huh. Unpowered. But then you need thermals, which you can actually set up. Let's see, 2.9, 3.6, 3.6, 2.5. One of these ones. Pretty big. But now we need, now we need to configure this. I guess we changed the weather. You can use wind, but there's thermals, I believe, if I remember correctly there. I do want it to be a bit more random though. I don't want just a fixed amount. This is wind. None of these have thermals. Maybe it is random. Wait, heading. Oh, you see, there's a heading. Randomness there. So it does have a degree of randomness. Do the thermals have that? No, they don't. It's only the wind. Okay, so let's go back to custom. Wait. Give it about 20% randomness. 20% randomness. Heading isn't really a big deal. Let's just do that. Wait, what's the difference between top and bottom? Gusts and bass. Huh. I think that would be very unrealistic. They'd have to match. I think, maybe, I don't know. And then thermals. Wait, this is gusts again. Gust frequency. Turbulence. Hehe. Hehe, boy. See, the thermals have no random. Oh, but they got durations, which means they must be coming and going. Let's test it. Oh, okay, but now reset model. There we go. How do I? Whoa! You can actually feel it just climbing the whole time. But yeah, these things you don't want to. You want to fly slow. Keep your momentum and shit. It's going too fast, actually. I guess I also need my windsock. Where's the windsock in this game? Do we still have windsocks? I don't see a windsock. It might be something I have to turn on. So yeah, this thing's unpowered and it's just gliding. Purely wind and thermals, which is pretty cool. But you can see the wind's coming from that direction, obviously, because it pushed the tail in. Oh, my tail just glitched again, my joystick. Because this joystick's nonsense. If I change the sight, does it change the weather? I wonder. Where's the default one? It just says flying field, this one. No, sorry. Go back. Weather. Use my weather. Okay, so it kept my settings. Okay, cool. I kind of need to disable my yaw because it's going to mess me around. But yeah, now the thing just wants to climb. Oh yeah, the windsock. That's what I was looking for. Layouts. Landing target, precision target. Windsock. There we go. Wait, display. Windsock. Where's the windsock? I don't see it. There, right in front of me. Doesn't look to me like there's a lot of wind, if any at all. There's a bit of wind if I push my nose in that direction. Not that it seems to be enough. Now I'm behind a tree. GG. Going with the wind, you should gain speed but lose altitude. Let's see. Nah, I don't think I'll recover this. Help, it's stalling. But yeah, this is what's cool about gliders. They take forever to stall. It's not like most other aircraft. I think gliders are freaking awesome. Also, the aiming control for throwing, I'm pretty sure that's your mouse. We'll have to test it. But yeah, Captain Denton, if you're interested, you should give this a try. I think it's pretty cool to play around with. If your joysticks don't have yaw issues like mine, I think the joystick's very good. Mine just has a lot of yaw issues. It is. This thing kind of glides amazing. I don't even know what the wind is doing. But either way, it stays in the air for quite a while. Unpowered. But now I'm losing it. It's stalling. No. And then I crash into a tree. Oh yeah, wait. B. How do you aim? Use your rudder. I don't know how to aim. I guess you can't. You just use your elevator to fly. But I want to be able to see the windsock as a HUD overlay. That would be cool. Although it's not that realistic, except that in IRL you can quickly look at the windsock and then look at your plane again if you don't lose your plane. If your plane's far though, that's a quick way to lose it, and then you'll never see your plane again. Come on. Is that just my yaw messing around now, or is it actually the wind pushing me like that? Okay, now I can't see it. Now I've lost my plane. No. It's behind a tree. This happened with me with my helicopter the other day, IRL. And then I just increased pitch and it came out behind the tree. And I was like, oh, thank God. That would have been an expensive mistake. I don't even know if the wind direction changed, maybe. Let's bring it back and check the sock. But you can feel you losing a lot of lift when you turn around. So yeah, I think the wind's still moving in more or less the same direction. Uh-oh. Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm stalling. That was almost a dead stall. But no, gliders are actually hard to stall. Like if you tried, look at that. It just doesn't want to stall. This is amazing. I love gliders. What else do they have? I haven't even used this thing in years. I'm curious to see what else there is. Float planes, but then we need a water takeoff location. What? The Icon A5. So this is a scale model of the real one. I actually know this real variant. This is one, I'm not sure if I sent you the video, Captain Denton, where the people jump off the ramp into the water. They landed on the water and then they jump off. This is so fucking cool. But obviously as a RC thing, it's not that exciting. I prefer aerobatic stuff. See if they have a yak or a, there's a pit. There's a yak. What's the other one that's good? Extra. Actually, do they have jets? Where would jets be? Also under performance? No. That's a jet. Oh yeah, this is a turbine. I remember this one from back in the day. But now I need to fix my throttle curve again. Hold on. Where do you do that? Here. Change this back to linear. So yeah, this is a turbine model. Why is it yawing in the wrong direction? What's happening? My yaw started. Oh, it could be wind. How do you do landing gear again? I don't think I set that up. I think I'm flying into the wind now because it's just gaining altitude. I have to actually force it down. Yo, puppy. Whoop, I lost the plane because I was looking at the dog. The yaw looks somewhat straight. I think it's... No, why is it going so skew though? Can't be the wind, can it? Oof, that was close. That's how you take off for Cuba. When you do drug deals, you don't have landing space. What do you call it? Runway space. This thing keeps inverting when I turn. do remember it being a bit faster though, wasn't it? But the wind, you can actually feel the wind messing you around a lot. I think that's why it turns so weird. Yo, I would do what for a RC turbine plane? I think that's so fucking awesome. Having an actual turbine in your hands. Like, well, in your plane, but controlling it with your hands. Unless you fly like me, then it's very dangerous. Very expensive, probably. But that's why you use sims, you practice. Ooh. Should have done that earlier. Cut the engine. Hey, I landed it. What do you know? Although that bouncy is probably going to end up killing it. But yeah, that seemed too easy for a turbine model. They don't land that easy. IRL, you need a lot more distance. I remember that one as well. Shit, they still got some of the old school models they had. The flying wing was actually the most fun. Oh, oh, that aileron is twitchy, that roll. I think it's also because of the wind. Whoa, whoa. Oh, that roll is so twitchy. I think I'm going to go turn the wind off because it's affecting stuff a lot. Like the way it just keeps climbing elevator. I don't know if that's the wind or whether I need to recalibrate my stick. Oh, crashed. Maybe we can just use that use my weather thing. Turn that off. Where is that? So, in theory, can't I look around? Wait. Why does right click make it glitch like that? What's it supposed to do? Wait, you are supposed to be able to look around. Well, it seems stuck to some extent. Oh shit, what's that? Variometer? No. Oh, that's actually useful for gliders. But how did I turn that on now? A. I see. But how do I look around? Maybe if I hold right click and then hold left. No. Oops. Does the thing have yaw of any kind? No, it doesn't. Okay, but now there's no wind. Now I can actually see it flying a lot better. It still climbs, but I guess it's because I'm flying full throttle. That seems a bit better. Guess I shouldn't be flying full throttle. Losing altitude there. But yeah, shit like this is so fun to build. Because they don't fly that well, but it's such fun projects. You just build a little thing, slap a motor and 2 servos on, and there you go. You've got a flying wing. I think I do have too much elevator up trim though. Lying to me. That wouldn't break it IRL. See if we can propang it. No, I'm not. It's been too long. I can't do shit like that. I can barely fly now. I want to start propang. Why is it doing that? My yaw again. Ah, stupid joystick. Oh shit. Go away, insect. God damn it. Oh. Close. Like IRL, this is taking me chances and showing off. But I've actually done that like in the past where I knife edged a plane very close to the ground and I crashed it. IRL. It was so sad because it was one of my favorite planes. To an inverted loop. Oh. Yeah, these things can fly with so little power, these aerobatic planes. They stall pretty easy, but power takes you out of a stall so quick, unlike most other planes. Like that's why you can propang them. Oh. Nearly screwed that up. Oh. Oh, come on. That's the one forgiving thing about aerobatic airplanes, just power, and you're safe. Let's see what else they have that could be interesting to fly. They used to have a, what do you call this thing, an auto gyro. I don't know if that classifies as a multi-rotor. Maybe under others. This thing, that's the one. This one. This is an auto gyro. So the top rotor isn't powered at all. It uses momentum, the air moving through the blades to actually produce lift. And also your controls are control surfaces like an aircraft. They're not helicopter based. It's just the rotor at the top just generates lift. That's all it does. No sense of control on it, if I understand correctly. And you can see when you decrease, the rotor almost goes in standstill. When you increase, oh shit, I don't think it can handle that kind of stuff, can it? Oh, I recovered it. But yeah, this is a pretty interesting aircraft. More power, we're stalling. I don't know, I don't think this control is cyclic based. Let's actually see if we can land it and look at its control surfaces. Is that a crash? Does that classify as a crash? Guess not, it didn't reset it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing uses aircraft style control surfaces. There's its yaw. I don't see any elevator or aileron. Okay, no, so maybe it does have cyclic control. But that wouldn't make sense because at low RPMs you won't have any form of input then. So IE, wait, I'm going to stall it now. Shit. The hell is this? I think it's called an auto gyro. Because as you move forward, so it's got an aircraft propeller that moves it forward. And as you move forward, the main rotor produces thrust. So there's no motor on the main rotor. It's just using momentum to produce thrust, or lift. But I think based on the fact that I can't see ailerons or elevator on the aircraft itself or on the chassis, tells me that it's cyclic based control. So in other words, I wonder if you can gain some altitude. Let's see if we can get this thing higher up. I'm stalling it, I think. Okay, so now if I push my nose down, what's going to happen? I'm going to lose RPM, right? I.e. no cyclic control. Whoa, that actually worked. Okay, that might not be it then. There, no cyclic control, I think. Although it is a stall, so fair enough. A stall, even with an aircraft, you won't have any control in your control surfaces. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting aircraft, right? An airplane and a helicopter loved each other very much. Yeah. Check how it landed, though. I don't know if that's realistic. But it flies pretty well in the sim. It flies really easy. Oh, okay. Don't listen to me. It doesn't fly that easy. Also, don't do that. It's not a helicopter. It doesn't have that kind of power. It's not an aerobatic plane, so you have to turn around nicely. You can't just invert it immediately off the runway. It has a decent climb rate, though, without stalling. Very interesting craft, this. Shit. Ugh, didn't work. Okay, it doesn't loop that easy. Let's try again. I want to do a loop. I have to do a loop. It's interesting. If you like zigzag, you seem to gain altitude best. It should be pretty high. Oh shit, now I'm stalling it. Oh shit. My joystick keeps moving. This shit's intense. Okay, first dip it a bit and then... No, that's not gonna work. But I recovered it. But yeah, that was a shit loop. Maybe if you're very aggressive on the stick. Nope. Okay, so it doesn't loop very well, but it's a very interesting thing to fly. This one had a way to flip the rotors forward, but I don't think my thing's set up for that, so I'm not going to bother. Here's quad rotors. Do they have any DJIs or something? They have the Phantom. I wonder if this allows you to invert it. Yeah, it does actually. Obviously it doesn't have negative pitch, so it's not like a helicopter. But it doesn't restrict you like other quadcopters do. And my tail's messing around again. Stupid tail rotor. That's better. Can't orient what's front and back once you lose it. It's kind of hard to orient what's front and back. Ooh. It flies so much harder than anything IRL actually, but it's because I'm using a joystick. I'm sure with the actual radio it has a lot of stabilization things. Oh, crash. Yeah, quadcopters aren't fun. Like, I don't know. They're too easy to fly. Helicopters are fun because they're hard. They're challenging. I wonder if they still have belt CPs and stuff like that. Let's see. E-Sky belt CP. Yeah, they actually do. Ha! My first one. Wait, I had the V1 though. I didn't have the... I think this was the one I had. No, because that one has a motor on the tail. Mine did not. Mine was belt driven. Maybe they don't have the all blade CP. Belt CP, I mean. Cowie Hurricane. Ooh. I used to have one of these. Well, not have, but fly. The hobby shop owned it. I just flew it. For a 550, this thing was amazing. But yeah, the tail's obviously way too sensitive now. And now I need my V-shaped throttle curve again. Can actually bump this up a little. And then what was the other thing? Oh, the throttle curve, which we do here. Was it? I think it was controls. But there needs to be. Let's just do this. Copy profile. Heli, because this is going to have a V-shaped throttle curve. Edit throttle curve, engine curve. There. V. There we go. Since pitch is probably like some crazy high amount again. Ooh. It's much easier to hover if you have like 10 degrees pitch. Now my tail's messing around again. Stupid joystick. But yeah, if you've got 12 degrees pitch, this thing is so twitchy, like on the throttle. Stupid tail rotor. This Thrustmaster joystick. Why is the tail doing that? It's impossible to fly with the joystick properly. I can fly better with my radio. Oh, landed it. What do you know? But yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to order this dongle unless there's another way to hook a pop up to this thing. It's just worth paying for the dongle, I guess. At least the Phoenix Sim works well still after all these years. I mean, it's been 15 years since I played with this thing. It seems to have improved quite a bit. Like the UI is nice. Well, I'm curious to see if there's some weird craft that I've never seen. Wait, here, others. I only had those other two. And I think this has always only been these two in the odd category. Scale ones usually shouldn't have fly bars at all. Ooh, Chinook. Ooh, the tail is also crazy sensitive. Hot damn. Which one do I adjust? So there's rotor. What is gear? Oh, landing gear. Okay, so we want both rotors to adjust because they work together to induce yaw, or similar like a quadcopter, right? How do we change that? Rear rotor. Wait, gyro. Where's it? Does it have a gyro even? Rudder. I guess we're adjusting these again. What was it again? Negative? No. Was it negative exponent? No, it was positive. Damn, I'm still freaking sensitive. Can this thing invert? It can, to an extent. I guess because of how weird it hovers, you can kind of feel its weight is weird, so you want to keep forward momentum. But yeah, the tail is way too sensitive. Look at that. I nearly freaking did a 360. Let's do a better way to set, like, because all the other ones have gyros. Why does this not have a freaking gyro setting like the other ones? Make my life difficult. Flybar? It has a flybar? Nothing under electronics. The only thing I can think of would be this. I wonder if those are the same city. Because I don't know if my low rates are actually enabled or not. That is better. Still hardcore sensitive. And then there's the glitching. Wow, that feels weird. Whoa. I don't think IRL that would even happen. Like, I think this thing would just rip something to shreds with all that force. Look at that, it's way too much yaw. Uh-oh. Let's tell Rhoda. Pretty sure it's unrealistic though. Oh. Nobody saw that. You can change the position. There's no launch options. It's pretty cool. You saw that? Oh, damn. What? I've seen this thing IRL, like picking stuff up and shit. Imagine if you could simulate like actually carrying a hardcore payload with it. Tail's probably going to be crazy sensitive again. I don't think this one has a gyro though. The way it just like, oh, it does, my joystick's just messing around. No way it's that stable IRL. Does it have negative pitch that allows it to invert? Not enough, no. This is a pretty cool thing. Tail rotor gyro. This one can be a bit slower, 180. It's still a very sensitive tail rotor. It doesn't want to invert very well. It seems to actually lose altitude. Okay, yeah, this one doesn't invert. How freaking cool is this thing though? No, don't do that, you stupid tail rotor. Stop glitching. Let me just fly normally for once. Imagine this IRL. I wouldn't chance my radio control model with a stick that's glitchy like that. And then there's some dude who flew the freaking Ocean Gate. What was that thing called? That sub? Flew it with a freaking Logitech. Oh, I did not tell you to move that much. Jeez, like. I guess maybe this thing just flies bad IRL. You see the tail correcting based, like. If I flip it back. Okay, no, that was a bleed. But if I flip it backwards, the tail seems to flip back. Or something. Okay, no. To an extent. So it's just got a crappy gyro. Because sport helicopters shouldn't be doing that if you do that. Did it just crash? How the hell would you freeze or crash, you stupid... Oh. How does that happen? That was weird. It's like the app lost focus and then didn't work anymore. But yeah, this thing's going to be impossible to land if the tail keeps doing that. Because this isn't just my stick, this is the actual gyro the helicopter has that moves around the whole time. They died because of structure failure anyway. Access controller is an access controller. No, there's differences. Like, that's why this thing is so problematic. An RC controller is just much more. I would compare an RC remote's accuracy to something like a high-end joystick. Like these cheap joysticks you can't compare. It's always stick drift or like glitches, like you can see what my tail rotor is doing. You almost always have that on game controllers or joysticks, but you never have that on RC radio. You can't have that on RC radio. You have to have high quality equipment. But yeah, I think what I should be doing is ordering that dongle so that next time I can actually use this with my real radio from Aerial Concepts, because I have stock of those. My Tuchundo gun out here. Otis is doing pretty good, no stick drift. Yeah, for the most part mine doesn't, only on yaw. And both these sticks have it because they're pretty much identical on the inside. And I read about that before I bought them. People were saying they do that, and in games I'm fine with it, but here it's just too much. Can't do sim with it. I actually have to disable my yaw, but then I can't fly helicopters. Aircraft you can still fly without yaw. And to get my controller set up. Let's actually try that quick. Close this down, close that down, and then we unplug that, plug in my controller's dongle, because the controller might work better if I can get it to work. No, that's my joysticks it's throwing. Unless it's not seeing it as a joystick. How did I fix this last time? I used, what's it called, VJoy? No, not the device list. Might be this. But then I'm going to close down this one first. Where's that Phoenix thing? Wait. Enable. But it just adds a device every time I click add device, or what does it do? How do I configure that device? Device not implemented. To add, press add. Then I press add. Nothing happens. What the hell? The whole thing seems to be freezing. Probably because they enabled too long. Hold on. Let's go back there. VJoy device. Let's configure. Enable VJoy. Let's look at the device list now. Nothing. Why? Oh, what's this? Why? Did it need to reinstall the freaking drivers all over again? God damn it, I can't restart now. That sucks. So I can't use this right now. I definitely don't have a dongle like that lying around. Oh, I guess for now then I'll play some Elite Dangerous because it's not fun flying like that when my rotor is messing around. So yeah, let me hook up Elite Dangerous instead. And for this, I can probably disable desktop capture, use game capture. Also, I'm going to make some coffee quick while I pull out my other stick. Come on, game. What? I didn't click on the help option. There. But yeah, I definitely want to get the dongle and start doing this RC practicing a lot more. If I get my remote pilot license by the time I do a proficiency, I shouldn't be redoing the test. First time should be aced. But I don't know if I'll get that good. We'll see. Okay, I'm disabling display capture and then doing game capture. There we go. Disable desktop audio, otherwise we get duplicate audio. And we can put the music back on as well. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna make coffee quick. BRB. Okay, I realized I didn't plug in both my sticks, so I might have to restart the game. Probably have to restart the game. It's so long to launch. Might be a bit weird though, because I didn't move my mouse pad, although they do seem to grip pretty well on the mouse pad. Switch off, forgot about that. Not now. Oh, networking. Okay, but it's still not working. Why? Why? No, not continue. Back. Options, controls. It's not supposed to say keyboard and mouse. It's supposed to say, I've got an own custom profile. It's supposed to show up here. Why is it not showing? God damn it. How do you fix this again? I think it happens when you start the game without one of your sticks, and you have to go back into the settings and fix it. Now I need to remember where those settings are. Might as well enable display capture while I'm doing this. God damn. Documents maybe? Frontier. Is it here? No. Elite Dangerous? CDE, there's no such folder. Maybe it is under Frontier? In the games. I can't remember where it stores these settings. Google, my friend, where are you? I think they actually show you in the game. User app.io local frontier. Where is it there? Frontier. No, local. App.io local, I'm guessing. Yes, frontier. Which one? The one with the space. I need to remember which one. Wait. Options bindings. There. But the question is, why doesn't it show? I've got both my sticks plugged in. Because I can't remember what I needed to do to fix it. It's today. Today's the 10th. I don't get it because these bindings did not. Oh, these changed today. These are backup files. Why? How do I fix this though? Okay, so this is the file where you set your bindings up. I remember there was something simple to fix it. You just had to change its name or some shit. It's kind of annoying that it does this. Unless it was correct. It was saying, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't this one though. That wasn't my binding. I don't think so. This was mine. But I can't remember how to fix it. Like you change the name or you change the version or some shit. I can't remember. And you just save the file and close it again and it fixes it. BRB having lunch. Cool. Enjoy. I see you're also using the umbrella badge. Also got a notification I unlocked it, but I don't know how. Maybe I just watched a Resident Evil stream or something. Come on, game. Still not working. Ah. It's not even showing up in this list. How did I fix this? This is annoying when it does that. I don't want to have to Google it, because it should be easy enough that your brain can just freaking snap it. Why do I have to Google shit all the time? Look at the information available to see what's different between the bindings, but... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Where's that folder now? Did I close it? No, there. Yeah, this is a preset. This one isn't even showing up. Okay. So how do you create a new preset? I think you just change something and create a new preset. Hello, I'm pressing buttons on my joysticks there. Stupid thing. Apply. So now what? Did it switch to... Sorry, that was on a ship. It says custom. Let's refresh this folder. Okay, so the file had moved to the top. Let's exit the game. So this is a working binding. So open the file to see what it looks like on the inside. What makes it work and makes mine break. Frustrating as it is, this is how you figure this shit out. Fucking annoying tech that doesn't work the way it should just out the box. These are all literal control settings. Name, minor version, macro version, major version, I mean. I see no difference in the files. Mouse GUI value, is that it? Oh no, that's probably a control setting as well. There's literally no other difference in the file that would cause it to break. So why the fuck's it not working? Wait. I think it could be when your control layout changes. Should I flip my joysticks around or something? If only the Frontier devs knew how to solve these problems for players, so that they don't have to struggle with this shit. It's all not working, judging by the fact that I can't skip the video with the joystick. I think normally you can. Yes. I'm gonna have to move all my tools off this table sometime. So I got a bit more space here. We do some of them while I'm at it. Let's stay for now. Still not working, no. Hello, Chinook. Hello, Chinook. He probably thinks I'm going to give him a treat because I was working with a plastic bag now. Nope, sorry, doggo. These are human treats. Not graphics, sorry. Now it shows up. Okay, so it is the order you plug in your freaking joysticks in. This is so stupid. How did the developers not think about this and solve this problem? Why does the player have to go struggle with this shit by swapping over his controls? Like, seriously. Fuck me. There we go. I can use my joystick again. It's a simple solution, but it's annoying that you have to figure that out. Like, the devs really could have done this in a smarter way, that it just auto-detects the joysticks and like, oh, this is our previous profile, right, let's just swap them around, now it's fixed. But no. So why is it loading so slow? I was in the process of hunting Guardian tech, but then I couldn't get into the systems to get the weapons, so... Oh yeah, then I found out if you find a tech broker, you might be able to get the weapons there. So let's open... What was it, Inora? Actually, no, I've got it on a bookmark. I can't remember now. Which one of these? It was a Guardian broker. This is the one. I said China, but it's actually China. Shit, why am I so far away? For a moment, my brain read human trafficker. I was like, what? But yeah, I guess I'm a bit far away. 5 jumps? No, it's not. That's not far. Let's go. Why am I running at 60 FPS? Is it just a station? Or did my graphic adapter somehow mess up now? Whoa, 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 whoa. Throttle stick was halfway. See, any... Whoa, 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 whoa. Any drift I have here doesn't really apply. I'm under attack? Did I really mess up that bad? Or did someone just shoot me by accident? I think someone shot me by accident. This one's yours, messing around. Better. Actually, I want to see how bad the yaw is on the other one and just swap the two around and see what it does. Because in the RC sim it's bad as hell, but here it's usually not that bad if I shake it a bit. Am I lagging? Why is it taking so long? I don't have any drop... do I have drop frames?
Frameshift drive charging.
But actually, hold up. This thing's probably going to give me a lot of trouble now because of the stick drift. Is it rotation? Yaw. Oh, didn't give me trouble. Let's see what happens. Okay, now it's just inverted. This one feels a lot more stable. But I don't like having it on this hand. Maybe I must swap. No, but then I have to reconfigure my controls. Hold on, let's go back there. It feels a lot better than the blue stick. No, I pressed the hat switch. Inverted. Wait, wrong one, my bad. That one. Yeah, this yaw feels better than the other sticks yaw, even though these sticks are supposed to be identical.
Frameshift drive charging.
I feel a difference. But yeah, I do hope that I can actually get that Guardian power plant from that broker. Yeah, I'm definitely lagging. I wonder now, is this me or the Frontier servers? If I have drop frames, I'd assume it's me. This is frustrating. Modern day technology, nothing ever works right. Back in the day, you never had stability problems like this. Shit always just worked so well. How's it feel? Oh shit, I should have looked at that. Am I in trouble? It's telling me I need to refuel here. I can't refuel here, bro. Unless there is... No, it's the next jump, my bad. It's the next jump. Never mind.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, now this yaw isn't perfect either. It does have its issues. Similar to the other stick in the same direction as well. I see now. Okay. Stupid springs.
4, 3, 2.
I forgot to change the stream title. I need to do that. Elite, dangerous. Hurry up before I land. Luckily it's lagging now, it's actually benefiting me. This lag is bad though. Didn't need that much time.
Fuel scooping. System scan.
Change the yaw back, the muscle memory is already there, so... Where'd the yellow... what did I do? Back... How do you hide the UI again? I did that by accident, I think.
Complete.
Oh no, it's because my throttle's down. Never mind, there we go. My bad. How's the temperature not dropping? There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
I seem to have elevated drift now.
4, 3, 2.
I wonder what the dog's up to. Hopefully not causing trouble. Unless he's at my feet. Nope. But yeah, this lag is bad. I wonder, is this filter servers or me? Oh wait, I'm in China now? No, I'm jumping into China.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's just hope I can get that freaking module. Well, the elevator drift kind of was always there if you put your hand on the stick. But now my hand's off the stick and it's still drifting, so that's not good. Pretty sure it was this one.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scope disengaged.
Oh, there should be boost. It's a little boost. Too much. Shit. Shit. People fail. Why does this turn so quick? That's an incredible turn rate. I don't remember it having such a turn rate. Or did I change out the thrusters? Can't remember. Damn, that was a quick turnaround. This thing doesn't do a loop of shame. Turns around so quick. Definitely lag. Look at this. Just to exit at a station. Gee. What do you do? Oh yeah. This one. No?
Sorgan Peterson, Sierra Tango, uniform. Permission is required before docking procedures can begin, Commander. Approval granted. Set course for landing pad 05.
There's the entrance there. Really purple again. Free look button is unmapped.
Scan detected.
Why's my free look button unmapped? What the hell happened here? Can't free look anymore. It's doing something completely different. What's it doing even? No, that's just my own. Never mind. But yeah, it's not working. Free look for some reason.
Please exercise caution. Heavy traffic detected.
Landing pad 5. Where's 5? Below me.
Landing pad deployed.
Yo, nearly crashed it. Hey, cool. I just want to go check what the dog is doing. Why can't I refuel? Probably anonymous status. Or is it because I'm still docking? It's because of the lag again. Damn it. What did you miss? Just lots of lag while I'm flying. But yeah, I just want to go check what the puppy's doing. Make sure he's okay. BRB. Okay, now the puppy's good. He's just lying on his other bed. Why did I come here? For the Guardian dude. Let's see. Contacts. Tech broker. Which one's the tech broker again? Am I blind? Oh, there. Okay, wait, no, we're not looking to unlock it. We want to buy it. It's now ready in outfitting. Question is it this outfitting? Let's see. Cute puppy, yeah. I named him Chinook. I'm not sure if I told you. Chinook like a helicopter. Because he's got a long body. Let's see if we can get the Guardian tech. Lagging again, I guess. Wait for this thing to wake up. Bro, this is terrible. This freaking lag. We did unlock some weapons, however, I don't think we'll find them here. Let's first look at the power plant. Core power plant 3A replace with a 3A Guardian. Do I have? Yeah, okay, so we do have them here. Let's see. Didn't I do this the other day? I did, but not for weapons. I'm pretty sure I bought this engine. Hold on, let's go back. I bought extras for my other ships as well. Yeah, you see, there's some yellow ones, so I did buy some. I bought them for my other ships as well. So let's check weapons. Oops, my bad. Ah, lag again. Outfitting, I'd recommend Jameson, Memorial. They have pretty much all modules, but do they have weapons though? Because I'm not sure if the weapons and the modules would be found in the same place. Wasn't this Guardian tech? Plasma accelerators. I could have sworn. No, it was called the plasma charger. And I don't see anything here, so I don't think they have them here. Yeah, so I guess the weapons you can only find at one place then. Can't find them here. That sucks. Oh, never mind. Here they are. Experimental category. Interesting. But this isn't all I've unlocked. No way this is all I've unlocked. I thought it, maybe it is, but I... Maybe it is all I've unlocked. But yeah, it's not actually for the Mandalay, but I want to buy some regardless. What does the Chieftain have? It has 3 class 1 slots. And I think 2 class 2s. Don't equip, I just want to buy. Just buy. No. Back. Ah! Getting to that back button is so annoying. Let's just buy and store models. There we go. Yes, hard point. Experimental. Grab 2 of these. Doesn't give you quantity options, so you just have to manually click. Oh, I needed 3 of these. All modules. Ah, okay. Well, this one also seems to have everything I've unlocked so far, I think, because the wiki did say Guardian Tech you will also find at the tech broker. So, and it seems to hold true so far. Now, just out of curiosity, I'm going to buy some of these as well. Okay. There's no quicker way to get to that back button. God damn it. Oh, you just hit that. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay, so 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's right. Oh, where's my chieftain? I don't think I can see. Oh, yeah, I can. I've got 2 chieftains. Which one's which again? This is the expensive one. Transfer time's long. This one's pretty close. Okay, so this is the new one I bought, which means I actually need to go there. And then... How do I set a location? ICZEG0. Wait. Again, being an idiot, you can just go out into the menu and then go my fleet, and you can go there. Here, yes. This one. So this chieftain, I need to replace all the modules still with A-class stuff. Get that Guardian power plant in there. And then put those nice weapons, see what it does. I think it's going to be a lot better than the stock one.
Ship is released. Pass exit from the station.
I know what jump range you can get on the chieftain if you engineer its drive and put some guardian boosting modders on. Because if you get good range, it's worth it because it's a combat ship. Well, if you do bounty hunting and stuff like that, I think it might be worth it.
Charging.
Clear of the station limits. Have a good fight, Commander.
A bit of drift. I wonder if that Phoenix RC didn't mess up my calibration on the actual controller rather than in the program. Maybe I just need to replug it. I'll do that later. Do we need to refuel? No, it was close, right? 3 jumps or something? It's the next jump. Refueling anyway.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive
Oh, shit.
charging.
Okay, never mind. I thought the temperature was going to shoot up to like 80 again. But that hasn't happened to me in a while. I guess Mandalay just has good thermal management. Oh no, it's not that. It's because you have a tiny freaking power plant in here. It can't produce much heat even if it wanted to. What is it? Go over 80, nothing really happens. You eventually start taking like tiny amounts of structural damage, I think. I can't remember at what point though, if it's above 80 or something, but eventually. It might be above 100. But usually the lady complains and that's annoying, so that's why I avoid Eddie. Wait, this is in the same system. 15,000. How did I get my chieftain all the way over there? That's like a gajillion miles away. Oh, I should have kept boosting. Damn it. It is decelerating a lot though. Soap process and above 100. But yeah, the ladies complaining still annoys me. I'm gonna boost again. Screw it. It's messing me around. The time's supposed to be decreasing. Why is it not happening? This thing's decelerating so much. There we go. 15,000 is so far away. Laughs in Allison flying throughout an orbital. Oh shit, I didn't even see that. But at least you got FSO boost. I think without FSO boost, that would be bad. You'd sit there for like a day just waiting for your ship to arrive. Let's see, six light years, light seconds, 6 million. Yeah, that's 6 light. No, it's seconds is 60, so you can't multiply by 1,000. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm too lazy to do math now. No way, it's overshooting. What the hell? I barely touched the throttle. Maybe I can make it. Don't do orbital cruise, please. Am I gonna make it? No. Loop of frame, but this thing turns around real quick, which is cool. Bad 7, where's your entrance? Right in front of me. Nice.
Approval granted. Set course for landing pad 07.
Oh, too much. And pad 7. Which is where there. Oh, I'm gonna crash into whatever that is.
Landing gear deployed.
Ah, landed. That was bad, but it landed. Okay, let's get the chieftain.
We're on the deck. Engaging docking restraints. Enjoy your stay with us.
Manage. Click use. There we go. Where am I? Like close to the bubble? I think I'm far from the bubble. No, I'm close because this is all. Yeah, this is in the bubble. So I should be able to get all the parts I need nearby. Where's Inora? But I said with your AC, you will not even cover 10%. Also, you run out of fuel. Oh, yeah, that's a good point because it uses fuel, right? Damn. Well, yeah, then never fly to Aten Orbital is what you're saying. Outfit. Actually, let's quickly see if we can transfer those modules here, how long it's going to take. Because it wasn't too far, right? Actually want to look at the hard point layout first. 2 class 3s, a single class 2. Okay, so I got that wrong. But we don't have any class 3 Guardian modules anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I need a single class 2 and 3 class 1s. How long is it going to take? 14 minutes? It's freaking long. I can fly there quicker, but fine. I'm also curious about the plasma charges, so I'm going to transfer them anyway. And then I need something for the class 3 slots. I don't have anything Guardian there yet. Might just keep lasers in there. While those transfer, let's quickly check on Inara where we're going to find class A modules. Wait. First we need to see what class. Core. Oh wait, power plant. What was this one's power plant? 6. I don't think I have a Guardian version of this. Do I? No, that's a 3. There's a 6. We do. Okay, so I'm gonna have to transfer this as well. 40. Why does this one take so much longer? Are they all at the same place? 42 minutes. That's 5. What? Where is this place though? It's not where I just bought it, so that's far away. I think it's worth just flying the Chieftain there, wherever that is, and then just getting the part there. I don't think it's worth transferring. Okay, so let's leave the power plant in for now. So we just need thrusters, frame shift drive. Here. Six. It's upgraded? Wait, if it's already upgraded, why is my... It told me the insurance cost was much lower. Was I looking at the wrong Chieftain? Everything's upgraded. Well, everything that matters, like the important stuff. Except the power plant, because I wanted that Guardian. Okay, well then let's go fetch that power plant. What was that thing? Ross 696 or something. Where is it now? Power plant there. No. Go back. Power plant. Replace. Ross 695. Ross 695. $695. $200 light years. No way I'm taking the Chieftain. Can't carry it in the Mandalay though, can you? You can replace the Mandalay's one maybe, but then it increases mass, decreasing my jump range, making it a longer trip back. So I have to replot the course, so did it do that automatically? I'm not actually sure now. Is that the system? Cancel and plot. There we go. I think it did replot it. It looks the same, more or less. Okay. Now the last thing I want to check was module layout. Where do you see that again? Here, modules. Power plant, power plant, power plant, power plant. Am I blind? More down. There. 3A, but the module it's in. How do we know what module it's slot it's in? Missing chat. Wait, no, you should. It's a passage of a rite of passage, just like visiting the core and Beagle Point. Jameson Memorial has them. Ah, what is this? A bot that didn't get banned. Why is Wisebot not doing its job? Core, power plant, power plant. Which one is it? This one. It's a class 5 slot, so we won't be able to fit the 6. Fuck. I don't want to transfer that thing, and flying there with the Chieftain is going to take an eternity, because then I have to fly back to get the guns, which is going to be here soon. Fuck it. Let's just transfer it. It's going to take long, but let's do it. I'm not seeing power plants. There. "42 freaking minutes. Okay, so it's not worth flying there. can I do while I wait for stuff? Where's it? That community goals thing. What does that work? Can I do that from anywhere? Did I... Oh, I got drop frames again. Okay, so it's definitely my internet messing around. It's not the Frontier service. But yeah, let's see. Starport services. Can you see those community goals from here? Because this is, you have to do it near the system, isn't it? Is this still the same one? The combat initiative. Your contributions, sign up. Complete from missions in Duwamta. Duwamta. Jeez, 200 light years? No, wait, I'm still looking at the old one. What's this one? 227. It is far. I don't think the power plant is that needed. Maybe, we'll see. But I think it's worth waiting for the weapons to arrive, fitting them, and then... Fuck, what's quicker? Flying there with the chieftain or flying there with the Mandalay and transferring the chieftain? Probably the first one. Fuck. That's the only thing with this game. You have to fly up and down for everything. It's kind of annoying. Duamta, okay. Polyakiv Station. But you need to go to Duamta and take missions there. The rewards, Orchestral Mark 2, paint job, nice. If you on top 75, which is easy, you also get a pre-engineered kill warrant scanner. Oh! Not that I use those much, but I mean, combine that with an interdict, it could be a pretty nice hunting tool. Seven minutes. Almost there. Yeah. It's not worth flying now. I might as well wait. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the doggo for a walk quick. Just a quick walk to the main house and back. Shame, because the poor guy's sitting in the house all day, so... BRB. I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes, but it might be quicker. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, Doggo just needs like a minute or two with the cat, then he's had enough because that cat gives him a hard time. It's kind of funny. But wait, which ship are we in now? The Mandalay or the... Where do we see? We're in the Chieftain. Power's already pushed to the boundary. How come my power this thing can't consume that much power? 1.16, 0.39. Holy shit, it uses a lot of power. It's not like it's a laser weapon, an energy weapon. It's a freaking physical weapon. Yeah, thermal damage. Well, no, it could be an energy weapon then, if it's thermal damage. But yeah, you would think shards is physical, like explosive damage or something. That sucks though. Because that's not going to make a big power difference, is it? This is Twitch. I forgot about Twitch chat there. Welcome back. Thanks. But yeah, let's look. Power draw still over. And that's just with one of them on. I don't even have shield boosters or anything. And I'm... Oh, I'd never replace it with a normal 6A. That's why. Do they sell 6As here? Yeah. 12 mil. Sure, my money's running out. Fine, let's do it. How long is the Guardian one going to take to transfer still? Probably like 30 minutes. 9? No, looking at the wrong one. Which one's transferring? This one, 29. Yeah, let's just put a regular... Wait, would a 6B do the job? Maybe. Total would be 21. Let's first fit all the guns. With that, it's 25. Fit all the guns and see what it's going to need. I'm gonna have enough by the looks of it. Well, it depends what I put in the class 3 slots, I guess. So I've got a shit ton of thermal damage, but I've got no other damage types. No, I don't have anything else here. See, if you use two different fire groups, it might be nice to combine continuous fire and burst fire weapons. But right now, yeah, I don't think a multi-cannon would be good. It'd have to be a bigger fragment. Yo, this one's so much more expensive. And I don't need turreted. Gimbal is actually better DPS if I remember correctly. Where does it show the damage per second again? Somewhere it shows it, doesn't it? Rate of fire. Damage there. Damage per second 215. Yeah, it is better. Where's the power draw? 1.5. I think it's gonna exceed the power plant limit. What did I have? I had 25. No, it's not. Let's put it on, see what it does. Gimbal has less DPS. No, it has more. I just checked. It shows turreted has less. So you get fixed, gimbal, and turreted, and the DPS decreases. So with fixed, you get the highest, then gimbal is higher, lower, and then turreted is the lowest. But yeah, I did just check to confirm. Otherwise, I'd be putting the worst one on. See, so there it shows DPS 215.4, whereas this one gives you 143. So it's quite a difference. It's about 65 difference. That's what I mean. Oh. Okay, so now 22, and I think with a 6A power plant we should have 25 available. So let's replace this with a 6A. Let's see what a 6B gives us. Enough, yes. It saves a bit of money. Let's put a 6B. Okay, but then we also don't have any additional shield boosters. That is the A class already. But hopefully the damage is good enough that we don't need that much more shield. We don't have an interdictor on here, which I'm gonna need for bounty hunting. Fuck, hopefully that doesn't take too much power. If they even sell them here. Go to Duwanta and get those kills. It's gonna be a long flight, but yeah, I kinda have to. Unless we fly there with the Mandalay and transfer the chieftain. Shit, but that's gonna take long. But I don't think I'll do it today because I'm planning on ending stream now soon. Oops. That FSD thing. Where did you put that again? You needed a military no, it's not military. Internal compartment. FSD interdicted there. I can't remember what the benefits are with the bigger ones. The range. By the looks of it, no, they all get bigger range. More range, I mean. Range and integrity and mass. How do I go 2A then? I think that should be good. Maybe a fuel tank, I wonder. No, but we've only got class 2 slots left, so it's not worth it. We can't use military compartments for that. Keep the cargo rack for now in case we do pick up loot. Okay, now I've got a very far way to go. I think it's still locked. Let's see. Ready. Yeah, got some stuff to do. But let's see how far we can get. How many jumps does it calculate to? Sheesh. It's not too bad, but still. Once you're used to the Mandalay, anything more than 5 is a lot. Yo, I nearly knocked over a water bottle. Station's mass. Oh wait, this one's boost is way better. Never mind. Forgot the chieftain's cool. He's thick. Yeah. What's my jump range? Did you see that again? Here somewhere. 21. Oh wait, it cancelled? Why? What? Jump exceeds dry fuel use limit of 5. What? How? This is confusing because the blue bar is only a... This is confusing though. You're telling me that 20 light years won't fit in a single tank? There's no fucking way. I don't understand this. Frame shift jump exceeds drive fuel use limit of 5.2. So the drive is limited to how much fuel it can suck at a time. Do I have to swap to an A class now? Are you fucking serious? If that's even going to solve the problem. But I've never had this problem with the Chieftain. What's the distance? 17 Ks. Yeah, I've never had this problem before. That's weird. Let's try the A drive and see. Plus an additional 8 more, but okay. So where's this one's entrance now? I don't think it's this side, so it must be on the opposite side.
Permission granted. Block route for approach to landing pad 0.
I hope it's this side. Pad 8, which is where? Where's my white dot? Above me? No, this is confusing. Where's the 8? Am I blind or something? I can't see the landing pad. The dot's over there, right in front of me. There's nothing. This is a landing pad, but the numbers and stuff aren't showing. Why? Is this station broken? What's going on? No, wait, what? This is so confusing. Oh wait, some of them are blue, like that one. But that's not 8. This is super confusing. Am I blind? No way 8 is in front of me. Or am I reading the number wrong? It looks like an 8 to me. There, that has to be it. Huh? That's not where the white dot's showing though. What the hell's going on here? Ah, you know what the white dot's tracking? I think it's tracking my next jump destination. That's why it's showing like that. It must be what's happening. Oh, yeah, you're right, lady. You locked onto a planet. Ah, that's what I figured. Something like that.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed, but it's not landing. There we go.
Landing completed. Deactivating docking systems. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Yeah, it was confusing for a second. Hello, Chinook. He likes his toys, but he likes that bone more. Core internal power plants. Power capacity. It doesn't say anything about jump distance. Does it say it here? Max fuel per jump 5.2. So this is where our problem is. How do we fix this though? Because you don't get better than an A class. So how do you... It's not thruster related. They're also fully upgraded. Yeah, so it's definitely not our power plant. It's our frameshift drive. How weird is it though that I've never had this problem before? Did I just somehow exceed a mass limit I've never reached before? This is annoying. Tank can't be upgraded. So how do you know how many units per light year it's consuming? It says max fuel per jump. I don't know how much it uses per light year though. Now this is a silly mechanic. How do you get past it? Do I have to rip off mass? Like remove weapons or some shit? That would suck. This doesn't have mass though, if I remember correctly, these modules. They only have mass once you add stuff to it. Correct, yes. So it's not going to help ripping off the cargo rack. This one has 2.5 ton mass. This one has 6 ton mass. This would be better to rip off. I'm less likely to use vehicles anyway, so let's store this and see if this fixes the problem. Just get rid of a bit of mass and see what that does. Let's see. Max fuel per jump, max jump range divided by fuel per light year. But it didn't show you your fuel per light year. That's oh well, obviously you're showing me how to calculate. Never mind. Yeah, let's see if that fixes it. Without doing calculations.
Docking coupler disengaged. Regulate your speed until full station perimeter.
Mass lock. Please work. Now it's working. Yeah, I don't need a planetary vehicle really, so it should be good.
Clear of the station limits. We hope you have a safe journey.
Hello, Sheena. And we're still lagging, so the jumps are going to take extra long with all the lag. Okay, wait, I think I'm going to end stream then, because then it's worth rebooting my routers and stuff to get rid of all this lag. Although it's not like I'm going to play again tonight, but it'll fix it for tomorrow. Do one more jump, then I'll log off. How many jumps was it? 12, right? So now it's 11, yes. But yeah, it's too late now. Oh yeah, and I need to remember to order that freaking dongle for my RC sim. Yeah, these jumps take way too long. I'm not gonna bother docking. Should be safe to log off in space, I believe. Let's quickly shoot. I just want to see what these weapons do. Ooh, that's a slow firing rate. Oh wait, but what? It's only shooting the frag cannons, but I put them all in the same fire group. Yeah. 5 out of 180, that tells me it's reloaded. Removes that one for now. It's not shooting. Maybe you need a target. Maybe it won't shoot without a target. Holding it does nothing. Or it needs a second pilot. No, that can't be the case. I have had turreted on before and I was able to shoot with them, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they're just like gimbaled, isn't it? What did I use with my lasers? No, I used gimbaled with my lasers. I never used fixed. But I'm pretty sure it does work the same as gimbaled though. Or did I use them before? I can't remember. But either way, I don't understand this weapon. I put stuff on I don't understand. That one works. It's not a matter of holding it or something. Maybe you just need a target lock. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Now I'm going to end stream. Let's see if there's someone to raid. I haven't raided in ages. I need to remember to do that as well. Hey, Kiwi's on. Oh, I haven't raided her. Well, I haven't raided anyone in ages, but let's first see. Maybe there's a smaller streamer. Some smaller streamers. Let's raid Pixelated Autumn. But yeah, let's kick that off and then I'm going to call it a day. You still there, Captain Denton? Thanks for popping in. Hope you have some fun flying. I'll join you with that community goal tomorrow then. Because, yeah, today I still got some stuff to do. There we go. The raid's activated. Okay. Cool. Have a good day. Have fun. Nice flying. Don't fly like me. That's very dangerous. Cheers. Oh god, no, I raided and I forgot to open a channel. So I don't even know if she's doing anything. Rookie move. Okay, but yeah, cheers.